Alright, what is up, guys? It has been a very long time since I've made a video, but we're back with another NFL tier list. And what I'm doing here today is just doing the quarterly quarterback ratings. So we're basically a quarter into the season, so we're going to do the quarterback ratings for about the fourth into the season. So why don't we just get right into it with Josh Allen, who has been playing like an MVP. Even though he got his ass kicked by the Ravens, I still think he is definitely an MVP candidate at this point. He's playing amazingly. Next, we have Jacoby Brissett, and he's playing okay. He's playing some B tier football. I'm evaluating these guys based on overall talent and how they've been playing this year, but mostly how they've been playing this year with a mix of their history in here. Joe Burrow, again, he's playing like a B tier quarterback. Actually I want to put him up in A. I still think he's an A tier quarterback, but I don't think that they have a lot of success. They're 1-3. So next we have Derek Carr. And Derek Carr has been shocking me. I ranked him in the C tier last time, but he's playing some A tier football right now. So we got Kirk Cousins, and I just watched the Thursday night football game last night, and that's going to bump me up to a B. I would have actually put him at a C, but actually, we're going to put Jacoby at a C. But next, we have Daniel Jones, and he's honestly not playing that bad. But at the same time, since I'm only doing starters, I think we're just going to have to we're going to have to kind of change the scale here a little bit. I'm going to put him at C tier. Same with Andy Dalton. He's only played one game, but I'm doing all quarterbacks who have started a game, and that's why I'm going to put you up here. But next we have Jaden Daniels, and again, he's playing some like high tier football right now. I don't necessarily think he's the MVP at the moment, but he's definitely on pace for offensive rookie of the year or anything of the sort. Same with Sam Darnold. He's on pace for a good season. I don't want to put him in S tier. That just feels wrong, but overall, I'm gonna evaluate him as a B tier because that's tough because I don't necessarily think he's any worse than Derek Carr or Jaden Daniels, but he's been playing some A tier football at the moment, so we're gonna put him up there for right now. Justin Fields has been playing good. Justin Fields has been playing good football. I mean, he's 3-1. He hasn't been turning the ball over, and that's what you really need out of him, especially with that defense whenever it doesn't let up. Next, we have Joe Flacco. For the one game he played, we'll just throw him in the B tier because I do think he's a step above these guys. Jared Goff, just considering he had a perfect passer rating, I think Jared Goff is pushing the A to S tier, but we're just gonna stick him in A tier for right now. Justin Herbert's been playing okay football. He's good. He looks better. He looks like he's doing a lot less, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but he also isn't making mistakes. He isn't turning the ball over, so I can't really knock him for it. Jalen Hurts is good. I think he's playing alright. I think people are saying he's bad, but I don't really think he's that bad, if I'm being completely honest. Lamar Jackson. That's tough. I'm gonna have to put him up here in the S tier because he is playing his system incredibly well. For what they're trying to build over there, he's playing it extremely well. Trevor Lawrence, I'm giving a D tier because I don't care what anyone says. He just isn't playing good enough to even get a win. And to me, that's team stat, and that reflects on you. So I'm going to just throw him in there. Same with Will Levis. Oh my God. Like, he literally, the one game that the Titans have won this year, he wasn't even the starter for the entire game. So he's pretty damn bad. Jordan Love, I think he's good. He's still good, but we're evaluating mostly like a little bit of the prior talent, but mostly just about like how they've been performing this season. And he's been hurt, and when he came back, he did not look like himself. So for that reason, I have to just evaluate him at C tier for right now, for just as far as the season goes. Mahomes, I think he's 4-0, and again that reflects. So I'm gonna put him in A tier, but I don't necessarily think he's as strong as these guys have been statistically and performance-wise. Baker's a S tier. I think Baker, and you know what? As for that matter, I think just based on this year, I think I'm gonna go with Sam Darnold in S tier as well. These guys have all been playing amazing. Baker, I mean, he's playing insane. Even though he lost his game last night, I do think he still played really good. I think he was 180 for 3 touchdowns, no turnovers. Gardner Minshew, I'm actually gonna put Gardner Minshew in D tier. He had that one game-winning like fourth quarter against the Ravens, which is a great, but he's been playing like ass. To be honest, he's not been playing very good. Next we have Kyler. Kyler, I think, is playing some sneaky good football, especially those first 2 weeks. But he really needs to get like back on pace for whatever he was doing before. But whatever he's doing now just isn't as good as what he was doing the first 2 weeks. Bo Nix. Bo Nix, I'm gonna put him. gonna put him in C tier. He's really not playing that good. I think he has a lot of interceptions. I think he has more interceptions than he does touchdowns at this point. But he has been winning games, and for that I can't really knock him. Dak's gonna go in the B tier. He's been playing incredibly mid, especially for someone who just got a huge extension like he did. The highest paid player in football. He just isn't playing very well. Big Cock Brock is, I think he's playing B tier this year so far as a review. He's playing good. Nothing extravagant. It's just I don't have anything to say about him. He's not exactly lighting it up out there. Anthony Richardson goes into D tier. Honestly, he's been playing like ass. I mean, sometimes he makes plays where you're like, oh my god, that's amazing. But then there's other times where you're like, how the hell is this guy the starting quarterback? So I can't. Aaron Rodgers is gonna go in the B tier. I think he's warming up. I mean, he hasn't exactly been playing very long. It's been a very long time since he actually played a full season. So I can kind of understand. I'm gonna give him slack for this quarterly review. But if he continues to be this inconsistent, I might have to drop him down here. Mason Rudolph, he's C tier. He won a game, but I'm counting just people who have started a game. So Geno's been playing good. I don't think I'd put him in A tier. He's been playing pretty good. Stafford. Let's see. Stafford, I think I want to put him high in the B tier, but he's going to go lower in the B tier. He has not been playing as good as... Actually, I don't know. For how injured his team is, I'm going to put him up here. He's going to go high in the A tier. So next we got CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud's a tough one because I could put him in A tier. He has been playing great. His record's great. But I think this is for the extravagant tier. I'm going to put him in B tier like all the others. Tua, we're going to add another section. We're going to add one called Fish Paste for brains. Respectfully, I hope he gets better, but holy shit, that guy gets injured. He cannot stay healthy at all. Deshaun is D tier. No explanation needed. He's probably the worst quarterback in football right now. Same with Bryce Young. He's not playing good. I honestly don't really think he's that good at all. I don't. You can blame the weapons. You can blame the O-line. You can play whatever you want, but I don't necessarily think that. I don't really think that he's the answer there. I don't think he's that good, especially after having a whole year of experience now. Caleb Williams. It's tough. I want to put him in C tier, but I think he's getting a lot better, so we're gonna put him in the B tier. So this is my list. I'm sorry for not uploading in like 2 months, but we're back now, and I'm going to be trying to do daily uploads, and if I can't do daily uploads, I promise to at least do 5 times a week. That's my promise. Not if I can't do every day a week, but I'm going to try to do one upload a day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow.